After the hero, Sung Jinwoo, saved the world by single-handedly taking down the monarchs of darkness, the world remained in peace for many years. However, after discovering the death of their fellow brethren, absolute beings from outer worlds came to Earth to claim their brothers' remains. With the world's peace at risk again, Jinwoo set out into outer space to prevent the world's end. That was years ago, and now Jinwoo's son Sung Suho has grown up. After risking his life to save innocence, Suho broke the seal on his dormant powers and learned the truth about the war taking place. Now, with the help of Baru, one of his father's most trusted soldiers, Suho sets out to reclaim his prior strength, take down the followers of Itaram on Earth, and eventually join his father in the war against the outer gods. Previously on Solo Leveling Ragnarok, Amit and Sirka wait for their allies to complete their succession trial. As they wait, Sirka notices something very peculiar. As she alerts her comrades, they look in confusion as the head of Nidhogg, holding Suho, slowly makes its way towards the head holding Grey. For Grey's succession trial, he was transported to the Primordial Forest, a paradise and hell for beasts, a place where creatures of all times existed. The forest contains beasts like woolly mammoths and saber-tooths, to the red-maned lions of the savannah. Within it, Grey is tasked with the responsibility of hunting down every single beast dwelling within the forest. Suddenly, Grey is approached by a group of predators, a giant rhinoceros with steel-like skin, a black maned lion, and a red-eyed bear. Seeing them, Grey also gets in a fighting stance, prepared to fight for the spot at the top of the food chain. One by one, Grey battled and defeated the predators, moving swiftly and dealing the killing blow in an instant. Watching over his successor, Raken smiles proudly. The once little pup who was close to death was now a full-fledged hunter. Battling by Suho's side, Grey had learned from scratch how to hunt, but unfortunately his hunting methods were like those of a hunting dog. But the King of Beast isn't anyone's hunting dog. To claim the title, Grey must seize the qualifications of an apex hunter with his own strength. Although Grey had grown stronger by fighting by Suho's side, he had developed a bad habit. Having always followed Suho, he didn't know how to choose his own prey on his own will. Frustrated, Raken suggested that Grey venture into the darker parts of the forest to find stronger foes. So Grey did just that. But as Grey hunted more creatures, the trial got harder. The problem was that every beast in the forest was different and had different habits. Some would form packs and attack Grey. But some were more patient and willing to wait in the darkness until Grey grew tired and weakened, forcing Grey to roam blindly throughout the forest. Unfortunately, that carelessness brought him straight to a behemoth, a gigantic horned creature with a terrifying aura. Knowing that Grey was no match for it, Raken told Grey to retreat and build up his strength. But Grey was stubborn. He had never learned how to retreat. He was a hunting dog at heart. He wouldn't seek prey himself, but once one appeared in front of him, the prey's strength meant very little. Without hesitation, Grey attacked the behemoth, seeking openings and trying to land a decisive blow. After scanning his opponent, Grey saw a weakness on the behemoth and attacked its Achilles, using the skills Paralysis and Bleed to slow it down. Although the bite was shallow and the effects were faint, they definitely affected the monstrosity, and it momentarily stumbled. Seeing it as an opportunity to retreat, Raken begged Grey to run away and live to fight another day. But Grey was a fearless creature. Where Raken saw a chance to escape, Grey saw a chance to capitalize and climbed onto the behemoth to bite its neck. But Grey was naive. Only one leg of the behemoth was paralyzed, and using its massive arm, the behemoth swatted Grey away, sending him tumbling to the ground. Not allowing him a chance to breathe, the monster sent an entire tree towards Grey to put him down for good. Without a speck of fear in his eyes, Grey picked himself up again and faced the chunk of lumber beaming toward him, prepared to bite it and destroy it. but suddenly the tree was stopped. Raken, who had looked away in fear for Gray's life, was surprised to see a familiar face appear right in front of them. Sung Suho had suddenly appeared, stopping the darting tree trunk with one arm. The once ferocious eyes immediately lit up as the hunting dog saw Suho. Although Raken was disappointed at Gray's display of affection toward Suho, he was glad to see Suho helping Gray. Having a priest present made the succession trial run easier. But suddenly, when Raken looked at Suho again, he shuddered. The Suho in front of him was unlike the Suho he once knew. The aura emanating from Suho was so profound it felt like a bottomless pit. Raken wasn't the only one feeling uneasy. Out of fear, the behemoth roared at Suho. Tired of looking up at the creature, Suho used his ruler's authority and ordered it to kneel as he tended to his companion.